Good Bulldog fans, welcome to the Mule Barn. It's the IHSA 2A sectional semifinal as your Carmi-White County Bulldogs are set to face off against the Massac County Lady Patriots. Cole Carter alongside Jason Craig, Haley Winkleman, and the lovely Whitney Carter with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Running a little bit behind tonight due to the first match going to 3 sets, a thriller that saw Newton come from behind and upset the top seed in that subsectional, Pinckneyville, 14-25, 25-21, and 25-23. So the winner of this match tonight will see Newton in the sectional championship on Thursday. Carmi-White County 35-2 on the season. That's the most wins in a single season in school history. Jason, we've seen this team throughout this entire year. Besides those 2 speed bumps against Norris City, they haven't really blinked.
No, they have been playing great volleyball. They really climbed the mountain, so to speak, winning that regional final on their own home court. Really looked good. And it's another level here. What's underneath for Carmi is they've been here before. They were here last year. Shouldn't be as nervous, but again, it's part of the game being here. You know, there's only 32 teams left by the end of the night. We cut it in half. We're down to 16. But Carmi's been playing extremely well. And this is not going to be any type of walkthrough. I expect this one to be very competitive, probably as competitive as the first one we just watched.
Well, once you get to the sectional level, there's really not any walkthroughs left. You know, everybody gets through the regional part where those bottom-tier teams find their way out. But now we get to the sectional time and onward. You're seeing some really good volleyball teams, including Massac County, 28-8 on the air. Carmi has seen them once already this season. But you can always expect when you see those river-to-river schools, you can expect some good competition.
Absolutely. You know, that was back in September when these 2 teams faced off. I'm sure both teams have improved ever since. And something I'll allude to, I remember Chris Lucas said it toward the end of our post-game speech the other night. He liked the way Massac plays defense. It's into our favor, so I'll be very curious to see what type of defense he's talking about. But as well as you know, Cole, and you kind of witnessed it Saturday afternoon, what you do during the regular season isn't necessarily what you're going to do in the postseason. So, I expect this to be a real fun, good atmosphere, just like the first match.
Well, what Carmi has done both in the regular season and in the postseason is rely a lot on Caroline Simmons and Jaya Smith. The big question coming into this season, who's going to fill the shoes of Mara Serafini? I think Jaya Smith has done that and exceeded those expectations as well.
And I agree with you 100%, Cole. Jaya has really stepped up her game, had to work out on the offhand last year, did everything right, has really become a force to supplement the multi-faceted attack that Carmi has, and we haven't got to the middles. You know, you have Tori Ryder, who's a postseason maniac. She's going to have to play big this week, especially tonight. And the other one that I've just completely gone blank because I was so long, Ashlyn Rager. I'm watching Rager hit warm-ups up here, and she is ripping the ball from the offhand, the middle, and the strong side. If they have that game, I really think Massac's going to be in a lot of trouble.
Well, you recall to the last season, Carmi took down Massac County in this same spot, the sectional semifinal down in Pinckneyville. So you can imagine there's a little bit of revenge in the feeling for Massac County tonight.
Yeah, one other thing was Massac County is traditionally a tall team. And I remember it when I was coaching, when I helped coach. They traditionally have about 2 to 3 players that are at least 6 foot tall. I'm kind of glancing down there, and they're not as tall as what we've seen. And any team that's not super tall, that plays in the favor of Carmi, hands down.
Well, Massac County, it was a 3-set thriller over DuQuoin there in the Harrisburg regional title game that got them to this sectional semi. And, of course, Carmi took down Mount Carmel in 2 sets back on Thursday in the friendly confines of McDougall-Evers. And the winner of this match tonight will again face Newton on Thursday in the sectional championship. We've had our eyes on a couple of matches going on around the area. Jason, I know you mentioned some scores while we were waiting for that first match to finish. Norris City took care of their semifinal in 2 sets, as did Edwards County. So a couple of local area teams are going to play for a sectional title as well on Thursday.
Yeah, Class 2A is really lagging in putting their updates on the website that everybody gets to see and everything. But, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that NCOE game, they won 2 sets, 25-8, 25-8. That thing was probably over in 25 minutes. Edwards County is playing Trico. I know they won the first set 25-9. So, I mean, you almost you have to wait until the top of the hour to start your match because that's the rules and everything, but they may have got both matches done inside the first hour if they were allowed to.
Well, it would be a good match if Norris City and Edwards County do face each other there at the Cobden sectional in that new gym over there in Cobden. So we're still a few minutes away from the first serve and the starters here between Carmi and Massac County. We'll go ahead and step aside for a 3-minute break. This is Lady Bulldog Volleyball on WRUL Sports.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products, here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
Hi Bulldog fans, this is Kyle Hosick, your local country financial representative serving all of White County with offices in Carmi and now Enfield. My business's core values focus on educating our current and future clients on current market trends while operating with the utmost integrity and providing a level of service excellence you won't find anywhere else. I want to wish all the athletes and coaches a safe and winning season. Come see me, Kyle Hosick, at one of our office locations and see why my team is different. Come experience more. Come experience excellence.
Expressway Auto Mall in Mount Vernon, Indiana.
3 great dealerships, 7 vehicle brands
in one location.
Expressway Chevrolet, Expressway Jeep,
and Expressway Ford.
Your one-stop shop for the vehicle you've been looking for. Our extensive inventory includes a huge selection of new and quality pre-owned. All in one location.
Almost 1,000 vehicles.
Only in Mount Vernon, Indiana.
Expressway Auto Mall. Find your home for orthopedic and sports medicine at Wabash General Hospital. The orthopedics and sports medicine team is ready to assist you with your specific needs, providing convenient, high-quality services in Albion, Carmi, Flora, Lawrenceville, and Mount Carmel. For more information, please call 618-263-6400. Wabash General Hospital. People you know, helping people you love. Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi and carmilumber.net.
Hi, I'm Denton Weiss, partner and GM with Jansen Auto Group, inviting you to come see us. From new and used and a full team of service techs, we've got a great selection and a team of local folks committed to taking care of you like family. So come kick a few tires with us at the dealership just west of town and find us online at gojansen.com. Here at Jansen, we're proud to be part of the community and anxious to put you behind the wheel of your new vehicle.
Welcome back to Fairfield, getting set for the starter lineups and first serve between Carmi White County and Massac County here in the IHSA 2A sectional semifinal. Cole Carter alongside Jason Craig. Haley Winkleman and the lovely Whitney Carter with us here on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Now, I don't think they're going to do, the anthem before both matches. I think it's just the first match.
It's just the first one.
So we'll get set and...
It wasn't on the ballot I voted on today, so.
So that's beyond you, rather. That's
I have no control over that one.
All right. A lot of Cartwright fans made their way here tonight, and again, an exciting first match tonight that saw Newton win in 3 sets. So the winner of tonight's match will face Newton in the sectional championship on Thursday, as you hear the Carmi faithful to our left cheering. We're going to introduce both squads, then the starters. These starting laps brought to you by Huck's Market. Download the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards app now for great deals and a great lineup. Save on gas, snacks, and more with the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards app. So I believe they announce all the players. Okay, so now here are the starters for Massac County. One will be number 3, Natalie Evans. She is a junior. Outside hitter is number 2, a freshman, Logan Miller. Another freshman outside hitter, number 7, Kaylee Jones. Defensive specialist, Alyssa Towery, a sophomore. 14, Jordan Henson, middle hitter. She's a senior. Number 30, Lydia McCaw, in the middle as well, a junior. The libero, number 22, Haley Smallman, a junior. Catch that last number 9, Kinley Logman. She is a junior outside hitter. And number 20, Hannah Edwards, a junior. The Massac County coached by Zach Miller. His starters again, Miller, Evans, Jones, Logman, Towery, Hanson, Edwards, Smallman, and McCraw. Massac County 28-8 on the year. These two teams met in the Benton Tournament Championship back in September. Carmi took care of business in 2 sets and looking for a repeat of that tonight. As we'll meet the starters for Carmi White County. Jaya Smith, the junior, will be one of them. We mentioned her earlier, along with defensive specialist number 3, Addie Elliott. Outside hitter, junior Caroline Simmons surpassed the 1,000 career kill mark a couple of weeks ago. Toya Ryder, going to see here up front tonight. Paige Jackson, the senior. Elena Johnson, or Taz as some call her. Libero number 20, senior Riley Roark. Center is number 21, Lauren Brzezinski. She collected her 2,000th career assist in the regional championship on Thursday. And Ashlyn Rager, the senior, in the middle for Chris Lucas and the Lady Bulldogs. Smith, Elliott, Simmons, Ryder, Jackson, Johnson, Roark, Brzezinski, and Rager for Carmi White County.
I think a big key tonight for Carmi getting out of the gates is keep it simple. Pass like you know how to pass, set like you know how to set, and execute the swings on any of the 3 to 4 lanes that they take, and I think they can take care of Massac County.
And one thing, Jason, that I think about it as a player perspective, when you're playing on a day that A, you didn't have school, or B, it's not your traditional JV varsity match, and both things are in play tonight for Carmi White County. No school today. You didn't have a JV match before this one. You go straight in after the first semifinal match. So sometimes it takes them a little bit to find their rhythm when that's the case.
You're exactly right, Cole. And you know from experience, when it's off kilter, the coaches are responsible to find a way to get it back to close to normal as possible. I wouldn't doubt one bit that these girls were in the gym at some point today, getting a walk through at one point or another. And probably also make sure they get up before 11 o'clock in the morning.
That's the tough part. So we mentioned Pinckneyville going down earlier tonight. They were the 1 seed in that northern subsectional. Carmi was the 1 seed in the bottom subsectional. So one of the 2 top dogs are down. Carmi trying to keep that number 1 ranking.
Yeah, Newton's having a little fun ride going through. They've taken down number 2 Fairfield. They take down number 1 Pinckneyville, and they are going to get either a number 1 or a number 2 Thursday night. So Newton's kind of riding high. Let's see if Carmi can join the carpet ride.
Carmi will serve first, and it will be Jaya Smith. We are underway here at the Mule Barn. And a good dig that time by the libero Smallman. They tap it over. Dug out by Elliott. Brzezinski up for Simmons in the middle. Tapped up, and Massac will reset. They go on the far side for Logman. And that time Brzezinski tried to dunk it over. He'll try Logman again on the far side. Into the arms of Roark. Setting up Rager in the middle. Nice dig by the libero that time. Logman again too far, and Carmi jumps out to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, you should have a pretty good camera angle on this one. Rager had so much top spin, the libero self-defense mode, and Carmi gets the first point of the match.
1-0 Carmi White County. Good serve by Smith, and a tap over that time. Nice stick by Elliott, setting up Simmons on the near side. That one hit in the air by Edwards. Logman again on the far side. I had a tough hit on that one, but Simmons able to hit the tape, and then it gets over. And Massac gets it over in 3. Elliott off to Brzezinski with a kill.
Again, another element of surprise there. Brzezinski's not afraid to take a rip when she has the opportunity. And quickly, Carmi's up 2-0.
Smith to serve. That one dug out. And then tapped over that time by McCaw, but Carmi able to answer. Setting up Simmons here near side. Blocked up by McCraw, and it's going to result in a kill. And Massac gets on the board. So 2-1, Carmi White County here in the first set. This will be number 11, Alyssa Tory, to serve, and it taps the tape but gets over. Brzezinski setting up Simmons here near side. Caroline finding the back corner, and Carmi answers 3-1.
Tell you that first swing by Simmons getting rejected back to her side. She got rid of that out of her mind quick, comes right back and found the back corner wide open.
3-1 Carmi White County. Riley Roark now at the service line. She serves it over. Head up by Jones. Setting up logs in here on the near side. And Brzezinski with behind the back sets it over with the kill.
And we saw a lot of that against Mount Carmel. Mount Carmel sold out to full wall block on the strong side. That leaves that open off side, and they find it right there early on for the Bulldogs.
Carmi made a killing and hitting that spot Thursday in that win over Mount Carmel in 2 sets. 4-1 Lady Bulldogs. Massac goes on the far side, and that was Hanson too far. 5-1 Lady Bulldogs.
And that's probably the first full swing we've seen the Lady Patriots take here, and it's gone long. A lot of tipping over for Massac County early here in the first set.
5-1, Roark serves it over. That one's hit up by Jones. Setting up Logman over on the far side. Elliott up in the air. Now it's Simmons on the near side. Hit it back up by Jones, going right back to Logman. And we're going to get
out of bounds.
Out of bounds, okay. Now was that the hit was on the far side of the
antenna?
Yeah,
it was on the outside of the antenna. That's an automatic no-no.
6-1 Lady Bulldogs. So much for a rough start, or a rusty start. Looking pretty solid thus far. And right on cue, Lockman comes down hard. 6-2.
Nice swing there. Really cut the ball, found the side angle. Bulldogs were there, but just couldn't do anything with it.
6-2 Lady Bulldogs. Hannah Edwards will serve the Lady Patriots. Elliott in an awkward position, able to get it up in the air, though. Now it's Brzezinski getting it over. That one hit. Now it's Jones off on the far side. Logman over. Elliott again digs it out. Now it's Simmons on the setup by Brzezinski. And Massac able to keep it alive and get it over in 3. Brzezinski again the no-look, but a good dig that time by Logman. Now on the near side with the kill is Logan Miller.
Yeah, that backward set over the net, it's one of those you keep in your back pocket. It's kind of like trying to draw the line off sides with the hard count. You can't do it every time because they'll pick up on it.
Massac back within 3, 6-3. Brzezinski sets up Simmons too far wide. All of a sudden, Massac back within 2 at 6-4. Well, we are down to just one volleyball tonight. In case anybody's wondering, someone's got to retrieve that one from the locker room. Okay, we've got 2 now. There was one that got stuck up in the roof during the first match, and it's not coming down for a couple of years. 6-4, Carmi White County in front as Simmons rejected by the tape. It's a 1-point game.
Yeah, I think Chris Lucas has seen enough and needs to get him back in.
Timeout, Carmi White County. Lady Bulldogs lead 6-5. Back in 1 minute. This is Lady Bulldog Volleyball on WRUL Sports.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home, grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmi, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
Lady Bulldogs are off to a 6-1 lead, and a quick 4-0 run by Massac County has made it a 1-point game at 6-5 here in the 2A sectional semis.
Yeah, a lot of self-inflicted errors on Carmi that's made it back to a 1-point match.
Edwards serves it over. Simmons up in the air off to Brzezinski. Right back to Simmons in the middle. She taps it and finds an open spot for the kill.
Been watching the Massac defense like Chris Lucas alluded to, and they're playing a perimeter defense, so that it's a big donut and they're leaving the middle wide open, inviting that tip. We'll see if Carmi does it.
Good serve by Brzezinski. On the far side, they set up Miller, but that's too wide into the Carmi student section. 8-5 Lady Bulldogs. Brzezinski once again will serve. Jones up in the air, off to Edwards. Now Lokeman here near side, and Ryder and Johnson both went for it. And Ryder tapped it wide, and the point goes to Massac County.
Yeah, Johnson did not exactly what she's supposed to do, cover the tip, and Tori got over aggressive and reached backwards. She doesn't do that. Johnson probably has the dig.
Rockman with the serve. Brzezinski goes backwards that time, and her and Simmons not on the same page. Makes it 8-7. Couple of self-inflicted wounds for Carmi in her last couple of points. Lokeman to serve. Into the net. Nine to 7, Carmi White County here in the first set. Simmons serves it over. Hit up by Lokeman. Off to Edwards, near side. That one hit up by Roark. Now it's Smith near side, her first attempt at it, but dug out by the libero. That one tapped by Jones and sent back by Tori Ryder.
And that's what's expected out of Tori Ryder. She maintains the net defense there, and when she's out there in her 3 rotations, she makes the most out of it.
Makes it 10-7, Carmi White County. Lockman off to Edwards. Jones on the far side. That one into the net. 11-7 Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, Jones is just a freshman, so she's getting her teeth cut here at the sectional level, and you have Johnson and Ryder there in your face. Makes you think a little twice.
Served by Simmons, hit up by Smallman. Now on the near side, Miller with it. That was tipped, and Elena Johnson couldn't do much with it. Miller gets the kill. It's 11-8. It's a young Massac County team.
Sure
you mentioned
is.
Jones being a freshman. Miller is also a freshman. Tori, number 11, she's just a sophomore. As that serve was in. Yeah, Simmons, much like me, thought it was going to go out, but just able to tap that far corner. And the ace there for Smallman.
Massac doing a nice job hanging around. 2-point game.
Roark up to Brzezinski on the near side. They go to Smith. Blocked right back into the arms of Simmons. How about Smith again? That time Smallman able to dig it out. Now it's Jones far side. Brzezinski up in the air. Now it's Simmons as Smith will free ball it over. Smallman off to Edwards, near side. Miller, good dig that time by Brzezinski. Smith again near side, taps it. Edwards off to Smallman, and it's Logeman getting it over. Nice dig that time by Johnson. Brzezinski off to Smith, off the tape.
Yeah, Smith didn't seem like she was ready for that. Didn't really take that aggressive attack to the net, kind of walked through it, and that kind of short-handed it right into the net, and we got a one-point game.
The scrappy Massac County team, that's for sure. Smallman's serve off to Simmons. Now it's Ryder on the far side being set up by Brzezinski. Dug out by Smallman, then tapped over by Edwards, and Carmi can't return. We're tied.
Massac's not doing it with full swing force. A lot of off speed, a lot of tipping, a lot of angles, catching Carmi on their heels.
Massac faithful making some noise. We're tied at 11. Served by Smallman, head up by Roark. Now it's Simmons off to Smith near side. Logeman digs it out. Edwards near side to Miller, and a kill for the freshman Logan Miller, the lefty here on the near side, had a couple of good hits.
One thing to keep in mind, Lucas has already burned one of his 2 timeouts here in set number 1. Ladies out here, Lady Bulldogs are going to have to work their way back out of this one.
Smallman serves. Simmons off to Brzezinski, setting up Ryder in the middle. Dug out by Smallman, and nobody there to keep it alive. Point Lady Bulldogs, and the kill for Tori Ryder.
Tell you what, Smallman's having a good game here in the first set. She hasn't flinched. She's been able to dig everything Carmi's been throwing at her, keeping the Lady Patriots in this one.
Paige Jackson in to serve. And a line drive serve. Good dig, though, by Smallman. Edwards near side to Miller. And it did not get over the net. Point Lady Bulldogs. (13-12) as Jackson to serve once again. Line drive serve that finds the hardwood in play for a first bank ace for Paige Jackson.
Paige coming back, showing that she can serve. She got a little roughed up a little bit Thursday night with a couple service errors, and she looks like her old self here.
Another good serve by Jackson, head up by Smallman. Now Miller here near side, down the line and in. Impressed with Miller as just a freshman here for the Lady Patriots.
Yeah, and a natural southpaw. If she's not, she looks like a natural lefty because that swing was fluid.
Miller now back at the service line. 14-13 Lady Bulldogs. That serve able to find the back corner. And an ace for Miller. Got a hint that Carmi just isn't fully with it quite yet. If you're Massac County, you got to take advantage.
Absolutely.
14-14. Roark. Brzezinski comes to get it now on the near side. Here's Rager off balance, you could tell. And Massac County has their first lead of the night.
The back row here in Carmi needs to make the adjustment. I think they're playing too shallow. I think they need to be back at the free throw line, especially the outsides.
Miller serves. Roark able to get it off to Johnson, who hits the light. They let it continue to go as Roark then hits it over. Miller from the second row. Dug up by Roark. Now it's off to Brzezinski. Smith. Smallman there to dig that one out. Now Jones on the far side taps it. And Carmi looking for a lift. No call as then Rager sends it over to Smallman. Then tapped over by Edwards. Brzezinski going for the back corner right to Logman. Edwards behind the back, near side to McCraw, and the kill.
Yeah, that. And Chris Lucas still wanting that throw and isn't going to get it, and he's got to be careful here.
Timeout, Carmi White County. Lady Bulldogs trail 16-14 here in the first set. We'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds.
Hey Bulldog fans, it's Amanda Nelson with First Bank. Just like the Lady Bulldogs volleyball team, we're on a mission this year. That's why for every ace the Bulldogs serve this year, First Bank will be making a donation to Carmi-White County Schools. So show up to the games or tune in and watch the squads serve up the wins. And be sure to stop by and get your First Bank Bulldogs debit card. Every swipe earns donations from First Bank to Carmi-White County Schools.
Where great things happen, First Bank is there. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Lady Bulldogs trail Massac County 16-14 here in the first set as Chris Lucas calls his second timeout. And Carmi kind of asleep at the wheel right now in this first set.
Yeah, Carmi's having a little trouble with the serve receive. That kind of has been perhaps the one thing that hasn't been as solid. And with a good server like Miller here, Carmi's got to make some adjustments.
Miller with the serve, hit up by Roark. Brzezinski setting up Rager here near side. And that might be the spark Carmi needs. 16-15.
I would consider that a good adjustment. Wow, that ball went straight down.
We saw Rager get an opportunity earlier in this set, but was off balance when she hit it. That time, she was balanced, and a good kill for Rager, but Elliott serves it into the net. That's back to a 2-point Massac County lead.
The further you get into this postseason, those can really become issues, and you can't afford to do it here on out.
17-15 Massac County. Jones serves. Brzezinski setting up Smith near side, sent back that time by McCraw. Now Brzezinski to Rager off the hands of Smallman and in, or out I should say, but a point and a kill for Ashlyn Rager.
Yeah, Rager's starting to carry the burden here on the front, and so far I would keep feeding her. She is getting everything through, and she is hitting the ball straight down.
Smith with the serve. As a setup, Lockman on the far side blocked, and Elliott couldn't dig it out. Point for the Lady Patriots, Kinley Loegman. A couple of subs in for the Patriots. Towery comes in as well as Hanson. 18-16 Lady Patriots. Hanson with the serve. Now it's Brzezinski. Near side Simmons. That one hit up in the air by Evans, and it comes down, and Edwards wasn't sure where it was going to go, and it finds the hardwood.
It's a blessing you get to play out of the rafters. It's a curse that you get to play out of the rafters.
Lady Bulldogs still trail by a point, 18-17 here in the first set. Roark with the serve. Set up by Jones. Off to Edwards. Loegman in the middle, and not much Roark could do.
Nice little quick set opportunity there for Massac County. And they're making the most of it. They've got a 2-point lead here in set number one.
19-17. Smith off to Brzezinski. Now Simmons there in the middle. Head up by Smallman. Edwards. That one off to Hanson that gets it over to Smith. Near side Simmons with it. Good dig by Jones. Now it's Hanson that gets it over. Brzezinski setting up Simmons near side, down the line and in on the back line. And a kill for Caroline Simmons.
Maybe that'll get Caroline going. Nice shot right down the line. Thankful for the line judges there, because if the top official has to call that one, that might have been a 50-50.
Yep. Back to a 1-point game, 19-18. Brzezinski with a good serve. Loegman here near side, blocked by Ryder. Second opportunity here for the Patriots. Loegman sends it over, hits the net, but Johnson gets it up in the air. Now Simmons near side, blocked by the net.
Simmons is struggling to get into a groove.
(2018) Lady Patriots up. And the serve here by Loegman. Dug out by Smith. Brzezinski back set to Simmons. Blocked out of bounds. Another kill for Caroline.
Caroline's going to keep swinging. She just got to find the groove here. That was a good back set from Brzezinski. And Carmi's within one.
2019. Served by Simmons. Dug out by Smallman. Now it's Jones. And Logan gets it over. Roark off to Brzezinski. Near side Smith. Back line in. And we're tied at 20.
Nice spot there by Jaya. She gets going here. And it's going to be a race to 5 here. And again, Carmi perhaps fighting a little bit of nerves. They really haven't hit their groove just yet.
Simmons with the serve. Smallman dumps it off to Edwards. Now it's Jones that gets it over the net. Brzezinski off to Smith. Blocked that time by, that was Miller, but it went out of bounds. Miller knew it as soon as it went off her hand. And a timeout taken by Massac County. Lady Bulldogs lead 21-20. We will take a 1-minute break. This is Lady Bulldog Volleyball on WRUL Sports.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today.
I'm Nancy J. Winter, CPA. We believe in family values, even in the world of finance, because every financial decision impacts your family. For all the milestones in your life, our team is here to maximize your savings, minimize your taxes, and help you plan for a prosperous future.
Visit Nancy J. Winter, CPA in Carmi for tax planning, saving for college, retirement planning, and the expertise to help get you where you want to be. Learn more at nancyjwintercpa.com or call 382-2364. Nancy J. Winter, CPA, where you are treated like family.
Simmons with the serve. Lady Bulldogs up 21-20. Jones sends it over. Roark off to Brzezinski. Near side, Jaya Smith. Right between the two back defenders. 22-20.
Carmi doing a nice job recognizing who's got the hot hand. Keep feeding. Right now it's Jaya Smith. She's found the middle back 3 times now.
22-20, Carmi White County. Good serve by Simmons. Smallman off to Edwards. Now it's Jones that went for the near side, but hit it too far. 23-20.
Right idea and good eyes by the freshman. She just hit it a hair long. And Carmi's got a 3-point lead.
Little 3-0 run by the Lady Bulldogs. As Jones off to Edwards, taps it over to Simmons. Now Brzezinski at the net, setting up Smith. Smallman punches it, and no return. And it's set point for the Lady Bulldogs. Timeout, Massac County. Lady Bulldogs looking much better here in the latter half of this first set. We'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds.
Great teamwork is no accident.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop salute the area athletes.
Just as in sports, the team at Hale Body Shop work together to make sure you get your car back as quickly as possible.
When it comes to collision repair, more and more people choose the team way out there on Possum Road.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi.
David and the gang are proud supporters of area athletes.
Lady Bulldogs lead 24-20, set point here in the first set. And a much-needed 4-0 run here, trying to put this first set away.
Yeah, and all that you got to credit to Jaya Smith up here in the strong side. She's really stepped up her game here to keep Carmi 1 point away from winning set number 1.
Simmons with the serve. Hit up by Jones, off to Edwards. Near side, this is Miller with a nice stick by Roark. Now it's Smith tapping it over. Logan off to Edwards. There in the middle, Henson might have been tipped by Ryder. but it's Brzezinski setting up Smith, and Carmi White County takes set number 1.
It's only fitting. Jaya Smith carries them through the last 4 or 5 points there, and Carmi gets that much-needed first set, 25-20.
Lady Bulldogs, it took a bit of a comeback there. Give credit to Massac County, but Carmi able to finish it off and take the first set 25-20. We'll step aside for a 2-minute break and come back with set 2 here from Fairfield. This is the IHSA 2A sectional semifinal on WRUL Sports.
Citizens National Bank of Albion, proud supporter of local athletes and your most trusted financial partner.
Setting the standard in banking excellence for more than 80 years.
Citizens has the latest financial tools and technologies to help you score big.
And a team you can rely on for personal attention and outstanding service.
Visit CNB online at cnbalbion.com or your local Crossville location and see what sets them apart.
No better banking with Citizens National Bank of Albion. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Big city services in a small town. That's Butch and Associates CPAs, providing superior client services to folks here at home and across the U.S. Taxes, bookkeeping, accounting, and audit services, plus full-service consulting. At Butch and Associates CPAs, it's your journey backed by our commitment. Visit butch.com to learn more or contact us today.
You can buy more of what you want when you save on what you need. Save on meal ingredients by shopping Little Giant Grocery Outlet in Carmi. Little Giant's team of buyers are constantly scanning wholesalers, looking for pantry favorites and meal ingredients at astonishing savings just so you can shop confidently, knowing that you can come in anytime and find great deals from fresh cuts of meat and grocery items to deli, fresh produce, and frozen goods. See just how much more your dollar buys at Little Giant Grocery, Carmi, Illinois.
Hamilton Memorial Hospital family clinics are growing to meet the needs of our communities. We're proud to continue to expand by offering acute, urgent care services by welcoming Dr. Brian Sloan to our McLeansboro Family Clinic location. With over 20 years of emergency medicine experience, Dr. Sloan provides acute, urgent care visits for those times when you can't wait to feel better. From colds and sore throats to care after sports-related injuries and more. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Family Clinics. Here for you now, like we've always been. To schedule an appointment, call 618-643-2988.
Carmi White County takes set number 1, 25-20 over Massac County. And Lady Bulldogs 25 points away from moving on to Thursday's sectional championship. Cole Carter, Jason Craig with you. Haley Winkleman and the lovely Whitney Carter. Jason, I thought Carmi looked a little rusty there at times in the first set. You mentioned some nerves possibly playing a factor, but they finished that set pretty much perfectly. They need to pick up where they left off.
You're exactly right. They came out like gangbusters, and it kind of looked like they were going to just do what they wanted to, and Massac put up a fight, found a little couple creases there. Carmi also a lot of self-inflicted errors, and after Chris Lucas burns a timeout early on, the Lady Bulldogs had to figure it out themselves, pull themselves up by the bootstraps, and they get the job done. And you got to tip your cap to Jaya Smith. She carries the load to close it out and give Carmi set number 1.
And Lady Bulldogs, or whoever wins this match, will play Newton Thursday night at 6 o'clock for the sectional title. Winner of this sectional moves on to the Arthur Super Sectional next Monday.
It's always nice to win the first set. That puts a lot of pressure on your opponent, and with the youth that Massac County has, they've got a big mountain to climb.
So will be Kaylee Jones serving for the Patriots. That might have been out, but it was hit anyway by Elliott and then tapped over in the back for Simmons. Then dug out by, that was Edwards. And now it's Brzezinski setting up Smith near side. Sent back by McCraw.
McCraw has kind of been the factor on the wall, on the net, so to speak, when it's not Miller. And I've seen 2 nice blocks, 3 nice blocks there. They're going to need a lot more of that here in the second set.
1-0 Massac County. Brzezinski in the middle for Rager, able to find the far sideline. And a kill for the senior Ashlyn Rager, 1-1.
Rager is swinging extremely well. I don't think I've seen her swing that well all year.
1-1, Jaya Smith at the service line. Good serve from the junior. And Logman on the far side, sent back by Rager and Brzezinski. They'll try her again. And Elliott gets it up in the air. Now it's Brzezinski near side to Simmons, who hits it off the net.
Really not the greatest set in the world. Something there where you got to just know, hey, put it over and play. You could shoot that ball into the deep corner and still be as effective. Caroline being aggressive, and it cost her.
2-1 Massac County. Served by Torrey. Hit up. Now Brzezinski to Rager off the block. Another kill for Ashlyn Rager.
And Rager trying to set the tone for Carmi here in the second set. For her effort, she gets to go to the bench.
Well, Carmi has been looking for those spark plays throughout this match tonight. And a good start by Rager here in the second set. 2-2. Edwards on the far side, hands it way too long, and Carmi has their first lead of set number 2, 3-2. Riley Roark will serve. She sends it over. Nice dig that time, and then tapped over by Edwards. We're going to call a lift. She doesn't like the call, but makes it 4-2 Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I don't think I would have called that. I would have let it play, but I'm not the guy on top of the ladder.
Head up by Evans. Now it's Logman at the net, able to find the spot. Brzezinski trying to dig it out, but hit the tape, and so the point goes to the Lady Patriots.
Massac may have found something they're going to try to exploit there, that donut defense, especially with the quick set in the middle. Everybody plays perimeter, leaves the center of the court wide open.
4-3 Lady Bulldogs. Smith off to Brzezinski. Simmons in the middle, blocked out of bounds. First kill of set 2 for Caroline Simmons.
That was a nice set. And there's a level of difficulty on that. Brzezinski was falling away and just shot the set across, and good timing by Simmons.
Warren Brzezinski will serve. Hit up by Jones. Now it's Edwards near side. Logman blocked by Ryder, then hit up by Roark. She gets it over, and then dug out that time by Johnson, and Simmons was out of bounds when she hit it back in play, and the point goes to Lady Patriots. You see Chris Lucas trying to tell Elena Johnson on that hit it back towards play. But that's a 1-point game, 5-4. Good serve by Logman. Hit up by Smith. Now Brzezinski gets it over. Edwards backside. That time it's Miller. Sent back by the Lady Bulldogs. Miller again here on the near side. Smith up to Brzezinski. Near side Simmons. Dug out by Smallman. Off the rafter, and it hits the hardwood.
And you know what? You get to mark that as a kill.
Whatever works. There's no doubt. I mean, this gym, it's got the capacity for a sectional, but one of the shorter roofs in all of the Southern Illinois here in the Mule Barn. Good. No look that time. The kill, I believe that was Edwards. Caught Carmi off guard. Kind of a no look sideways hit from Edwards.
Yeah, good effort by the Lady Bulldogs. Tried to dig it up, just didn't come through.
6-5 Lady Bulldogs here in set 2, and miscommunication ties the game.
Again, it goes back to fundamentals. When you're on defense, the very first thing is serve receive. If you can't get that right, and everything else just gets out of whack.
6-6, Smallman to serve. And one hit up by Brzezinski, off to Ryder, sent over by Simmons. Edwards over on the far side to Jones, hit by Johnson twice. Simmons keeps it alive, but they're going to call 4. Chris Lucas doesn't know why. I think
it
Johnson.
Was 4.
Yeah. Watching the replay, I think Johnson actually might have got it twice, but either way, point Lady Patriots. They're back up by 1. Here's Smith near side, set back by Miller, but it goes out of bounds.
And Smith picking up where she left off toward the end of the first set. And Carmi needs a little run here. Level at 7, build a lead, and you got your senior designated server back here.
Jackson, good serve by Page. In the middle that time was McCraw, hit up by Brzezinski. Now in the middle it's Rager. That one hit up by Logman. Now again on the far side it's Jones. Jackson off to Brzezinski, setting up Smith near side, and a kill for Jaya Smith.
Smith has figured out the wall. That one went between the two Patriots up above the tape. Jaya Smith is on fire.
What a junior season she has had. 8-7, Carmi White County. Edwards over on the far side. McCraw able to find the near corner, tie it right back up at 8.
That's a tough spot to be. Caroline was the last defender in that diagonal shot across. She's kind of cheating forward, trying to take away the corner shot inside the spike line. They went deep. You just dig yourself in and hope you guess right.
8-8. Brzezinski, near side, Ashlyn Rager. That was blocked by McCraw. Now a second chance here for Rager. Logman gets it, now Edwards, near side, Miller going for the back corner. Good dig that time by Roark. Smith near side. Smallman off the roof again, and a kill for Jaya Smith.
Jaya's got to be pushing double digits in kills. We're not even halfway through the second set.
Now, if we were playing at McDougal-Evers, I mean, there's no telling how many.
Yeah, agreed.
9-8, Carmi White County. Addie Elliott with the serve. Smallman and Edwards that time with the no look gets it over, but good dig by Roark. Smith rejected, but second chance for the Lady Bulldogs. Rager in the middle finds the spot on the far sideline. Ashlyn Rager.
There's been quite a few middles go through Carmi White County High School volleyball, and Rager has got to be one of the best ones to do it. Her angles, the way she cuts the ball, top notch.
10-8. Lady Bulldogs took the first set. Good serve by Addie Elliott, but a good dig by Smallman. Now Jones on the far side, hit up by Elliott. Now it's Simmons on the near side to Smith, going for the far corner. She had the right idea, but a little bit too hard.
It was close enough for their libero to think about sticking a hand out there, and she thought better of it, and she guessed right.
10-9. Lady Bulldogs up by a point. This is very similar as to how the first set went, just back and forth. Neither team able to pull away until Carmi did when it was tied at 20. Smallman, Logman on the far side, head up by Elliott. Now it's Roark. And miscommunication, Simmons able to get it over. Edwards setting up McCraw near side. What a dig by Roark. And then Elliott and Smith get it over, and it's out of bounds. And Chris Lucas not too pleased with the miscommunication. He burns a timeout as we are tied at 10. We'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Bulldog Volleyball on WRUL Sports.
Life can be complicated, but managing your money should be simple. Whether you need to check your balances, deposit a check, pay bills, pay a friend, or transfer money to retirement savings, First Mid Online and Mobile Banking keep your finances simple every step along the way. With First Mid Bank and Trust, you can manage your money anytime right from your smartphone. You can even sign up for real-time alerts to stay on top of your account activity. Learn more about these conveniences at firstmid.com. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Cole Carter alongside Jason Craig here in the IHSA 2A sectional semifinal. Lady Bulldogs and Massac County tied at 10. Carmi took the first set. Winner faces Newton for the sectional final on Thursday. Kaylee Jones will serve for Lady Patriots. Roark off to Brzezinski. Setting up Rager there in the middle, and somehow Getting that over was Evans. Now it's Smith down the near side, and it's out of bounds. How in the world did Evans get that one up in the air? I don't even think she knows.
We're seeing great defensive play on both sides of the net. Wow.
11-10. Massac County now in front. Jaya Smith blocked by McCraw. Simmons able to get it over, and it's just out of bounds. All of a sudden, the 2-point Lady Patriot lead, 12-10. Served by Jones. Kind of an awkward hit there by Elliott, and now it's a 3-point Lady Patriot advantage, 13-10.
Yeah, Carmi is completely out of sync here. They need to dig in.
Served by Jones, right to Elliott. Head up now, it's Brzezinski in the middle for Rager, sent back and blocked inbounds. McCraw, who is making her presence felt up front.
Massac hasn't backed down. They're giving everything they got right to Carmine. Carmine's having some problems with it.
14-10. You hear the Massac County faithful making some noise. Elliott put in an awkward spot there, but they're able to get it over with Brzezinski. Head up by Evans. Edwards then gets it over. Brzezinski in the middle. Simmons able to tap it. Now it's Evans. Far side, Logman taps it right to Simmons. Brzezinski setting up Smith near side. Dug out by Smallman. Now it's Edwards. Backwards to McCraw. Taps it right to Rager. Brzezinski in the middle. Rager taps it over. Now Smallman keeps it alive for Jones. And McCraw taps it over. Brzezinski. They set up Logman on the far side, blocked by Rager, then tapped over. Smith, Brzezinski into the arms of McCraw. Massac County wanting a push. And now we got a whistle.
And Addie Elliott went over the line. And Carmine's beside themselves here. They just are really out of their ball game right now.
6-0 run for Massac County. Lady Patriots lead 15-10. Elliott with a rough serve receive, but Carmi able to get it over. Smallman off to Edwards. That one dug out by Elliott. Brzezinski back to Rager, who gets it over to Smallman. Edwards, Logman far side. Now it's Simmons. Brzezinski near side Smith, blocked by McCraw, and then Smith sends it over.
That was left-handed. Much needed point there for Carmi.
15-11, that stops the 6-0 run. As Jaya Smith now at the service line. Jones off to Edwards, far side Logman. Elliott, Brzezinski off the tape, and it rolls over. 15-12.
Doesn't hurt to be lucky every once in a while. But huge point there for Carmi, get it down to 3.
15-12, Jaya Smith with a good serve. Edwards near side, McCraw high and over. Dug out by Brzezinski, but Carmi can't get it over. I'll tell you what, Lydia McCraw has really been the X factor for Massac here in the second set.
I agree with you. She's really made Carmi start thinking twice about the hitting. As far as swinging go, Carmi isn't swinging as freely and as hard as they were early on.
16-12. Simmons off to Brzezinski. Dug out that time by Evans. Now it's Edwards over to Logman and out of bounds. Good heads-up play by Jaya Smith.
Very smart play there.
Back to a 3-point game, 16-13. As Riley Roark will serve. Dug out by Jones, miscommunication, and what are they going to say? They're going to call 4. Zach Miller can't believe it.
I was going to call lift. And Zach Miller's giving him the business.
And you could tell when the two girls came together on the floor trying to hit it up, must count that as 2 hits, and that's where Miller's argument is coming in. 14-16. Roark serves it to Jones. Now it's Logman who taps it over. Brzezinski to Simmons with the kill.
Nice play there, covered on the tip, and then quick set back out. Caught Massac County flat-footed. Carmi's 1 point away, getting back to even.
16-15 here in set 2. Jones mishandled that one, and an ace that time for Riley Roark.
And Chris Lucas is picking on the freshman.
Timeout, Massac County. Carmi battles back to tie it at 16. We'll step aside for a 30-second break. This is Lady Bulldog Volleyball on WRUL Sports.
Fall sports season is here, and at Rice Motor Company, we're proud to cheer on our local athletes. Whether you're hitting the court, field, or course, we wish you the best of luck this season. As your hometown car dealership, we're proud to support our community and its champions. And if you're looking for a dependable ride to get you to the big game, stop by Rice Motor Company in Carmi for the best selection in town. As always, give Rice a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did.
Tied up here in set 2, 16-16. As these two teams go back and forth. It was a 6-0 run by Massac County, and now Carmi has answered with a 6-1 run of their own.
Yeah, both teams, both coaches, they want to have the team that gets the 21st and put the pressure back on the other.
Roark with the serve. They go right back to the freshman Jones. Lokman on the far side gets it over. Elliott up in the air. Brzezinski setting up Simmons off balance. And Smallman gets it up to Lokman. Blocked that time by Ryder. It rides the tape. And a second opportunity here for the Lady Patriots. Hanson, Brzezinski now. Simmons near side out. Carmi thought it was tipped, but they say out.
Simmons hasn't hit this poorly in quite a long time. But you got to keep swinging.
17-16, Massac County here in set 2. Served by Edwards. Brzezinski backward set to Simmons. Patriots respond. Blocked that time by Brzezinski. And then it's over and out.
Good communication there. Caroline was ready to back bump it. Did somebody help her to call it, let it fall, and those are the cheap points you got to earn this late in the set.
17-17. Carmi took the first set, 25-20. Brzezinski with the serve. Smallman leaves it off for Lokman. Now it's Smith up to Brzezinski in the middle for Ryder. Blocked out of bounds, and the kill for Tori Ryder.
Ryder's the type of player that can add the spark. Carmi definitely needs one here.
18-17.
And I'm going to say Tori can do it both offensively and defensively, and that's what Carmi needs right now.
Brzezinski with the serve. Back to the freshman Jones again. Tapped over by Edwards. Brzezinski sets up Ryder again in the middle. Blocked. Now Smallman. Edwards near side. And a nice kill that time by Logan Miller.
Yeah, you have to recognize who you have in that front row right now. When you take a look, I'm focusing in on number 2, and that's Miller.
18-18. Was it Carmi that won the race to 20 in the first set, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Served by Jones. Or correction, that was Lokman with the serve. Ryder gets it over. Smallman off to Edwards. And miscommunication, ball hits the ground. Nobody knew who Edwards was setting. And Carmi back in front, 19-18.
Good set rotation here for Carmi. Caroline serving. Jaya Smith is in the strong hand. And
Jones with a bad serve receive. And an ace for Caroline Simmons, courtesy of First Bank.
Yeah, Carmi's picking on her for the rest of this match, I guarantee it.
20-18, Carmi again wins the race to 20, and Massac County calls a timeout. Lady Bulldogs 5 points away from moving on to Thursday's sectional final. We'll step aside for a 30-second break. This is Lady Bulldogs Volleyball on WRUL Sports.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for. At Napa, our mission is measured in miles. So get ahead on your next car care project and stop by your local Napa Auto Parts store or visit NapaOnline.com today.
Lady Bulldogs lead Massac County 20-18 here in set number 2. Carmine just 5 points away from advancing to the sectional championship game here in Fairfield on Thursday against Newton. Simmons the serve. Get up by Smallman. Almost barely tapped it over, and then they're going to call a left against the Lady Patriots. Point Carmine. (21-18). Simmons to Smallman. That one tapped over. No, it wasn't. Hanson hit it right into the net.
Well, 2 very critical miscues for Massac. Carmine takes advantage and now 3 points away from another visit to the sectional championship.
22-18. Smallman off to Edwards on the near side. This is Miller off the block, and the kill for Miller.
Can't fault Ryder and Smith. They were right there. Miller just put it through them. Miller's going to be a dandy before it's all said
Well,
and
I'm
done.
thinking if you're Massac County here and what you've got left, you've got to go to her. I mean, Carmine has not been able to stop her tonight. And there's a bad serve receive and an ace for Smallman.
Yeah, and Chris Lucas wants to have a discussion here, and I don't blame him.
Lady Patriots back within 2, 22-20. We'll step aside for a 30-second break.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. Located in the heart of Southern Illinois, we have a strong focus on small businesses, schools, and nonprofit organizations. From t-shirts to business cards to large format banners, we are excited to make your design project a reality. We also specialize in video and audio production. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
Chris Lucas calls the timeout as the Lady Bulldogs have their lead cut to 2, 22-20. You got to feel this is Massac County is saying this is their last opportunity.
Yeah, this is psychological right here. If you can get it to a 3-point lead, you really put the pressure on Massac County. But Massac gets the point here. You give them the life.
Smallman with the ace.
Again, I think the serve receive for Carmi is too shallow. The 3 girls in the back here, Smith, Roark, Simmons, are quick enough to anticipate short, react back, and they're just not doing that.
22-21. Smallman goes to Simmons on the serve. On the near side, Brzezinski sets up Smith, and it's blocked into the net. And a kill for Jaya Smith.
And Jaya's been called upon. She's come through, and here we are late in the set, and number 2 is getting the job done.
2 points away from a sectional championship trip for the Lady Bulldogs. They set up Miller near side, blocked by Smith, but out of bounds. 23-22.
The only thing that outside blocker who establishes the wall block, you got to angle your hands back in toward the court. You can't go straight up because that's what happens. The ball will go off, back, and out.
Served by Miller. Roark off to Brzezinski. Near side, it's Rager going for the far corner. Hit up by Smallman. They set up Logan in the middle. She taps it over. Johnson off to Brzezinski in the middle. Rager dug up by Smallman off the ceiling. They're able to keep it alive as Jones hits it over to Simmons. Now it's Brzezinski. Near side, Smith with the kill! Match point for Carmi White County.
I didn't want to tell everybody before it occurred, but we're sitting at the perfect angle. When that ball started going down, you knew without a doubt it's going to be match point Carmi.
Lady Bulldog faithful on their feet. 24-22. Addie Elliott to serve. Hit up by Miller. Tapped over by Edwards. Brzezinski off to Smith. Miller, Edwards, Logan in the middle. Now it's Roark off to Brzezinski. Setting up Rager. Rager taps it. Edwards keeps it alive. Smallman on the back row. Miller. Roark. Brzezinski. Smith. Blocked out of bounds. And that will do it. Hard to tell from our angle, but it was blocked out of bounds on the kill by Jaya Smith, and the Lady Bulldogs win it in two, 25-20, 25-22.
Great job there by Jaya Smith. Again, late set player right there. Carmi faced the adversity. They fought through it, did it themselves, and they get another shot to advance, and they get to come back Thursday night.
Lady Bulldogs will take on Newton Thursday night at 6 o'clock in the sectional championship here in Fairfield. They defeat Massac County 25-20, 25-22. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break. We'll come back and wrap things up and hopefully catch head coach Chris Lucas. This is Lady Bulldog Volleyball on WRUL Sports.
What a hit! Now that's a playmaker.
With Huck's Bucks Big Rewards, you can be a playmaker too. Hi folks, I'm Chris Myers.
And I'm Cole Carter. Download the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards app now and save with great coupons on gas, snacks, and more.
And make sure to fuel up at the Bulldog Spirit Pump at Huck's. A portion of your fill-up goes to support Carmi White County Unit 5 schools.
And that makes you a playmaker in the community. Huck's Market, headquartered in Carmi.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in El Dorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
Hi, I'm Lucas Matzel, Doctor of Physical Therapy.
And I'm Paige Winter-Bruder, occupational therapist at Joiner Therapy Services on April Avenue in Carmi.
We are both graduates of CWC who take pride in treating individuals from our hometown. Whether you've experienced a sports injury, have had a recent surgery, or just have pain, we are experienced in treating from head to toe.
Contact our clinic at 382-2771. That's 382-2771, and start the road to a healthier you at Joiner Therapy Services.
Need gravel for a driveway or other project? Sand, concrete construction, asphalt paving, dump truck service, seal coating. Count on your friend in the business for more than 5 decades. O'Daniel Trucking. Free estimates anywhere in the tri-state. Call 382-5371 today. That's 618-382-5371 for O'Daniel Trucking. And remember, if you can't grow grass on it, asphalt it.
All right, Lady Bulldogs defeat Massac County in 2 sets, 25-20, 25-22 here in the sectional semi. They are moving on to the sectional championship on Thursday. Being joined by head coach Chris Lucas, and Coach wasn't pretty at all, throughout the entire match, but you guys able to pull away and get the 2-set win over Massac.
That's exactly what I just told him in the huddle after the game. I said, you guys weren't very good tonight. I mean, we didn't play very well, but we can still come out and win even when we don't play our best. And we just didn't pass the ball very well tonight. They have some servers that really gave us fits. And, again, we talked about it all year. Whenever someone plays us, it seems like they play the best game they played all year. And give it to Massac County and Coach Miller. I mean, they came out ready to play. We did not come out ready to play early, and they kind of exposed some things with us in serve receive that we're going to work on tomorrow. But again, our kids are so gutty and seasoned, and we got veteran players that have been in these big games like this, and so they just find a way to win. And that's the thing and the luxury we've got is that we've got juniors and seniors that have played on the floor 3 or 4 years. And so, yeah, great win tonight. We got to get better tomorrow for sure because Newton's going to bring everything we want on Thursday.
Well, you kind of knew what to expect as far as their scrappiness and their defense, and their defense gave you guys some fits, especially up front. That McCraw girl with a couple of nice blocks, but I thought you guys adapted as the second set went along.
We did, and we talked for an hour yesterday about different situations and where we need to go and serve, receive, and different things like that. But and unfortunately, and this is nothing against Caroline Simmons, she's the best player we have, but she struggled tonight, and she knows that she struggled at times. And so that really kind of threw us off. She's our team leader, but we had other girls that stepped up tonight and picked things up whenever our team leader didn't have the greatest night that she's ever had. But again, that's the thing that I love about this team is that even though, we've got kids that, usually come out and perform, if they're not and they're struggling, we've got other girls that can step up, and we had a few that really came up big tonight.
I thought one of those that did step up was Ashlyn Rager, hit the ball as well tonight as she has all season long. And you need that. You need your seniors to step up when next man up is the term, and I thought she did a great job stepping up tonight.
Yeah, she's been awesome for us all year long, and tonight she was huge because we got stuck a couple of places, and I said, in serve receive, and Ash is out here hitting on the outside, and she's as good hitting on the outside and serve receive as she is in the middle. So, we needed a couple points in big moments in the match, and I told Lauren just throw the ball outside to Ash, and she got 2 kills in those situations that really picked us up. So, she's a 4-year starter. I mean, she started as a freshman on a regional championship team that we won on this floor over Fairfield, and so, that's what big-time players do. In big-time situations, they come up big, and that's what she did tonight.
Well, you guys come back on Thursday for the sectional championship. You're facing a team that you've seen a couple of times this year in Newton. Me and Jason almost kind of think that they're on a Cinderella-type run right now, taking down Fairfield and then Pinckneyville tonight. But what we know about Newton?
Well, they're really good. I know that. They don't have the offensive weapons that Pinckneyville did, and they're just different type teams. And so, but they're scrappy enough defensively. They serve the ball well enough. They keep balls in play that they give teams fits. And so, Jill and I are really good friends. Their coach, I played volleyball with her for 10 years in co-ed, so she knows everything I'm going to do, and I think I know what she's going to do. And it'll just be a battle on Thursday night. They're one of the scrappiest defensive teams we've played all year long, and they fought us hard in the first set when we played them in a tournament at Edwards County this year. So, and what a gutsy performance by them. They lose like 25-12 in the first set and come back and win against one of the best teams in Southern Illinois in Pinckneyville. So, it'll be a dogfight. People come out and watch because it's really going to be a good, exciting game on Thursday.
Well, Coach, good luck Thursday. We'll talk to you then.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate you coming up.
That's Chris Lucas as the Lady Bulldogs defeat Massac County in 2 sets tonight, 25-20 and 25-22. And as Coach said, moving on to the sectional title game on Thursday to take on Newton. Jason, anytime you see a team in the postseason that you saw earlier in the year, you have to expect that they know what to do. They know how to play against us, and you never know what to expect.
Yeah, I think Thursday nights is going to be an outstanding match. They both know each other. They both have scouted each other. I guarantee you Newton stuck around and watched everything they could on Carmi. Carmi was here watching everything, and Newton goes, like you were mentioning with Chris there, Newton is going to be a scrappy team that's going to make you have to make the mistakes to beat them. If you don't believe me, you guys would have seen the third set of the Pinckneyville. It told you right there it's justified. But Carmi was off. But again, in the postseason, we saw it last year. It's coming back again. The supporting cast steps up when it's needed, and I thought Jaya Smith, Tori Ryder, Roark had some major digs there to keep some rallies going on. So, again, it was an off night, but sometimes an off night, you still get a win. Take it. Forget about it come tomorrow. You got to get ready for Newton on Thursday, and it should be a dandy.
So we'll be here on Thursday. First service set for 6 o'clock in the sectional championship game between White County and Newton. Going to be a fun one. We'll have it for you here on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. It's going to wrap things up for us tonight here at the Mule Barn. Big thanks to Haley Winkleman and the lovely Whitney Carter tonight. For Jason Craig, I'm Cole Carter. Thanks for watching Lady Bulldog Volleyball on WRUL Sports.
Hi, this is Jax Jordan. At Jordan Funeral Group, we believe in supporting our community. That's why we're proud to support the Carmi-White County Bulldog football team. Remember, both on and off the field, we're here for you every step of the way because community matters to us. Call the Jordan Funeral Group at 382-5222 to learn more about Campbell Funeral Home and Cinderback Funeral Home. The Jordan Funeral Group, proud supporters of the Carmi-White County Bulldogs.
The CWC Drama Department will present Mary Poppins Jr. on November 22nd through the 24th.
No fair. I wanted to say that, Michael.
Don't be a smarty pants, Jane.
Move along, children. How will I find a perfect nanny for these two?
Friday and Saturday performances will be at 7:30 p.m. with a Sunday matinee at 2:30 p.m. Adults are $10, K through 12 students are $5, and children pre-K and younger are free.
Cheerio!
Cameron McIntosh and Disney's Mary Poppins Jr. is presented through special arrangement with Music Theater International MTI. All authorized performance materials are also supplied by MTI. Visit MTIshows.com. And don't miss Mary Poppins Jr., presented by the Carmi-White County Drama Department, November 22nd through 24th. The Carmi-Kiwanis Club thanks you for enjoying and supporting another wonderful Corn Day celebration in Carmi. Special thanks goes to sponsors for helping fund the annual festival. And congratulations to perennial float powerhouse Brownsville School for their wonderful parade entry and winning the parade. Also, congratulations to our new Corn King and Queen, Eli Bryant and Caitlin Davis. The Carmi-Kiwanis Club, proudly serving the children of the world.